Well, good morning, and it is another Rise and Grind 24/7 day. I'm Herb Bailey in South Carolina. She is.
Good morning. This is Jenna from New York. Good morning there, Herb. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you? It's a little chilly.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Oh man.
But you know
But
what? That's okay.
hey,
That's all right. We need a
hey,
little chill, right?
next month is April. Next month is April. It's gonna.
Yes.
The
And it's gonna
birds will be
be phenomenal.
singing.
Actually, this Sunday we turn up
Yeah, we go ahead. We
spring
go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah,
That's right.
so that's exciting.
That's
But
right.
yesterday I got a lot of feedback on my water hack, which is not really a water hack, but you know, I said a gallon a day. If you drink that, you're going to lose weight. I'm down 25 pounds since we started this show. You only see the top torso of me, but
Yeah.
that's always been thin. That's always been thin.
Uh,
But you can see it in my face. If you look at earlier, my husband pointed this out. If you look at earlier videos of me,
yeah.
everything is in my face. I had a lot more water on me, or a lot more chubbiness to me.
Yeah.
Now I'm slimming down. You're going to see a lot more. But I contributed, or I should say, I attributed always to water.
Water, water, water.
Yeah, I used to drink about 2 to 3 bottles, and unconsciously, not even looking at it. Now I make an effort that every hour on the hour I'm drinking 1 bottle. So if I'm awake for 7 to 8 hours, I'm drinking 8 bottles.
There
If
you
I'm
go.
awake for longer, sometimes I drink 10 bottles. But it does go with body mass. So if you're like very skinny, you may not need that much water. You really got to depend on your body weight. So like for me, I'm 5'11", and for me, water is a necessity. So today I want to talk about bananas.
Bananas.
If
Yes,
you
you have
eat
bananas
a
today.
banana, I know it's a nice one too. If you eat a banana a day, don't get crazy with the banana. Is that a banana in your pocket? Are you really happy to see me?
I was gonna go there. I was gonna go there. I said no. I'll behave.
That was on May something, I think. I don't know, one of those, beautiful, starlets that used to say that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so 1 banana a day, people don't realize. First of all, when you eat the banana, not only does it give you potassium, it actually blasts belly fat.
I heard that. I
Don't
heard.
know this.
Yeah.
The other thing is that if you take the banana peel and you clean your teeth with the banana peel, the inside, it actually reduces plaque in your teeth. I
Really?
know.
Really? I
Another
never heard that one.
health hack. Yup, the inside of the banana, all you do is just rub your teeth
See,
all the way up to the gum.
see, Rise and Grind 24/7. You get all kinds of uses for bananas.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. There is nothing better than a tasty banana. And let me tell you another thing about bananas. They
Go,
actually
keep going.
help. They, they actually help. I'm not going to talk about the tip. Don't worry. They actually they actually help you curtail your appetite. So if you eat a portion of it, and then and then 20 minutes later you're eating your food, you actually do get the benefits. Of course, we all love banana nut puddings and stuff like that. Banana nut
Banana
muffins,
bread. I love banana bread. I
banana
love it
bread.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about your typical banana. If you have some oatmeal and you cut some banana in it, but in any event, I bet y'all didn't know that the inside of the banana, not the outside, the inside, what you do is you just rub it
That's a new thing.
all
That's
over,
a new thing.
up until the gums, and it reduces plaque and tartar. There you go.
Well,
That's
thank you,
my life
Jenna,
hack.
for the uses of the banana today. That just, well, good thing this isn't an evening show because we'd be going all over the place. But
Oh wow, yeah, no, we got people rock. Well, this is Rise and Grind. We got
Rise and
people
Grind
rock.
24/7. Yeah. But
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is
what's on Jenna's schedule for today? What do you want to
well,
accomplish?
it's going to be windy and blowy. So since we talked about bananas, we might as well, repeat that joke that we had about the coconut tree. You remember it? What did the coconut tree tell the palm tree in a windstorm?
Oh, yes. You tell it.
Hold on to my nuts. This is going to be some blowjob.
And everybody's there to spit out their coffee and all over the world.
Well, it's Rise and Grind.
Only Rise and Grind 24/7. You never know what's coming out of our mouths. You never know. But seriously, I hope that brought a chuckle, and it always does to me. But
so let's do some motivation before we close the show.
Motivation before we
only been on for a couple of minutes, and we don't want to cheat them of a show, right?
That's right.
So motivation. We had some really good things. You know what? It's your turn. I actually said I actually gave some nuggets yesterday, so let me throw it back to my Herbalicious. He's delicious. You go ahead and you share some of your wisdom with us, and I will sit here and sip my coffee.
Well, I posted something from my ebook coming out, The Wise Old Sage, this morning, and it's like one can look in the past and gaze at what has been, but they lose the moment and they lose momentum for their future. You know, what past is past. You know, it's never going to come back. You can grow from it. You can build your character from it, but it's never coming back. But you control the moment, and you definitely control the momentum to your future. And you destroy the momentum when you're constantly saying back in the day. Yeah, back in the day might have been good. You know, back in the day was great, but you know, you got new things to accomplish. The life is about the moment, and life is about preparing for the future and embracing the future. And so, you know, today, I know there's people today, because I've been there. You're going to work, and you desire to make a difference, and to accomplish something today. Well, you cannot accomplish what if you can constantly are looking behind your back, trying, saying, but that happened back then. Yeah, it did, but you can't change it. And so just grow from it, grow and mature. And that's a key word there, is mature. You know, how mature are you? Yeah, I don't care what age you are. Look at her.
I'm not mature at all, but anyway. No.
Me either. But no matter what your age, there's always room to grow, and there's always room to be that person you really desire to be. And so that's my pearls today.
Awesome. So 2 takeaways. Number 1, stop looking at a closed door. Some of you are looking at that closed door so long enough that you're missing the blessing for today. That's the takeaway that I got from Herb's nugget today. Very good. Other thing, right? Because some of us we just stare at that closed door, and when you're staring at that closed door, you're not in the present. You're not looking at the things that are beautiful right now, because you keep looking at the past. Okay. Second of all, one way to sure grow old fast is to keep talking about the past.
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay. Back in the day, I was a football star. Back in the day, I did this. Nobody cares.
No. Perfect example. Perfect example. I was in employment somewhere, and we were talking about what we brought to the plate, and I mentioned, hey, my college gave me Alumni of the Year award, and they didn't care.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Well, that's good for you.
You know what it is?
Good for you.
No one's a historian. No one's going to look at the facts. You could be anything you want in the past. I was a movie star in the past.
No, they don't care though. Whatever you did in the past, it hopefully it grew you. It grew me, but it definitely, people are not concerned about what you did in the past. They're concerned about what you're doing now. And
very excellent point. And you know what else you have to also understand? People will look at you funny if all you're doing is living in the past.
It's true.
Because some people, they peak when they're young. They peak.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
you ever look those child stars?
Yeah.
They peak when they're young. I mean, I loved Luke Perry when he was in Beverly Hills 90210, but let's face it, after that show was over, he really didn't have, I mean, a big to do. Like, I mean, people loved him. Yeah, he was a gentleman, but it's not like he made it in this world after 90210. No, he had a couple of good shows.
Well,
So
my daughter, when I mentioned Luke Perry, she just said, "Oh, the guy that's on Riverdale."
Dylan,
And it's like,
Riverdale, right, Riverdale.
but that's how she knew him. She didn't know him about his,
Because she's young. She's a millennial,
Yeah.
so she's not going to know him from us who watched him at 90210.
Yeah,
But my point is that regardless, it's not like, okay, for example, Ariana Grande. When she first came out, she was like compared to Mariah Carey and blah, blah, blah. She's amazing. I mean, she went through a lot this year, and I just want to give her a shout out because she had that terrorist attack in her concert. She lost one of her boyfriends, Mac Miller. She's had a lot of problems with relationships, yet she stays positive and grounded. She had to lose weight. She became vegan. She's the only person she actually beat the Beatles record. The Beatles had
The Beatles? The Beatles?
Yes, listen to this. I apologize. She has she has 3 singles on the number 1, number 2, and number 3 spot. The Beatles never did that. She's the only one who has number 1, number 2, number 3 on the Hot Billboard 100. That's a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
And you know what makes me feel more happy to say is that if you have haters out there, if you have people that want to see you fail, just know something, that your biggest success is proving them wrong.
True.
So don't focus on the negative. Listen to it and then discard it. Because if you have to pay attention to everybody out there that says an unkind word, then you're never going to live your life for you. So what Herb said was really hit home, because sometimes we're so focused on our struggles and so focused on living in the past of how, that's part of the journey, okay? To be a champion, you have to go through that. It's okay. Nobody has done anything extraordinary without struggling. So
without a doubt.
Don't wallow. Don't wallow in pity. Don't wallow in your past. That door is shut for a reason. And if people show you their true colors the first time around, believe them. Don't keep giving people second chances, because it messes up with your psyche.
Yeah.
And I know that firsthand from first experience. I have a big heart, and I forgave a lot of people when I shouldn't have. So all I'm saying is, if you're somebody out there who has a huge heart and you're also very sensitive to a lot of people's needs, if somebody shows you their true colors the first time around, save yourself the grief and believe them. Because I don't believe anymore, my age, giving second chances. I give you one shot. One shot. If you mess it up, you're done. Because you know why? That trust is broken. Trust is not something that I can make another cup of coffee with.
There's not a light switch with trust.
No.
On and off. Once trust has been, destroyed, very, very hard to bring it back. That's for sure.
And be loyal to those who never gave you an opportunity to question theirs. In other words, be loyal to people who are loyal to you. Don't be fake and don't let fake people. So the people that I'm loyal to are the ones that never made me question theirs. You are enough. You are enough. You have value. Stop giving out your worth to just anybody, okay? And honesty is the best time saver. If somebody lies to you one time, that trust is broken. Do not let them back in.
And if you feel you've been wronged, and we all feel like we've been wronged,
Sure.
You move on. You
Yes.
don't pitch your tent there, because nothing good is going to come out of trying to change that. It's about, moving on and getting
Yes.
stronger from it.
And one final thing before we go, stop apologizing for everything.
Yeah.
Turn your apologies into gratitude. And I'm going to tell you how this works. Give you 2 examples. I'm sorry I was late. Instead, why don't you say, thank you, Herb, for waiting for me?
No problem.
Right? Doesn't that sound better than I'm sorry? If you keep apologizing, it makes you feel bad, right? Well, what do you think the other person feels? The other person's like, oh, this person's going to say sorry for everything. Instead of saying, I'm sorry I talked too much, thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go on and give you a few examples. I'm just saying today, this is your big takeaway.
All right, this is a big takeaway before we leave. It's Jenna right now.
There you go. Flip all your apologies into thankfulness. Instead of saying, I'm sorry I did you wrong, thank you for understanding me. That's another example, okay? Well, because listen, we're going to mess up. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
But if you're apologetic about it, it's kind of like I myself am guilty of this. So I'm sharing with you what I'm going to change. Apologizing brings over a sense of weakness.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of apologizing, because some of us can't say I'm sorry. Let's be honest. There's 2 things that a lot of people can't say is I love you
Remember Fonzie? Remember Fonzie?
Fonzie, yes, he can never say I'm sorry.
Yeah. Or I was wrong.
Or I was wrong, right. But instead of saying I was wrong, I'm sorry, can you please forgive me? Why don't you just flip it into a thankful? Again, if you're meeting somebody for an appointment and you're 10 minutes late and you arrive 10 minutes late, instead of saying, I'm so sorry I'm late. I had this, that. Stop. Just say, hey, I really appreciate you waiting for me.
Yeah.
Don't you think that whole conversation, the whole tone will change?
The tone will go a whole different direction. Exactly.
So let's try that today. No more apologizing. I mean, try to not apologize for every little thing.
Yeah.
Give yourself a break today. And every time you catch yourself saying, I'm sorry, just think about what you're thankful for, and then say that. Say, thank you for blah, blah, blah. Let's see that if that works. On that note, we're going to wish you a great Rise and Grind morning. It is Happy Hump Day.
Hump Day? What day is it? Hump Day.
Hump Day. And tonight we'll be back here with our alcoholic beverage.
Alcoholic beverages for the recap.
For the recap and to provide some entertainment. See you all later. Bye.
Yeah, bye.